The novel has seen a surge in sales at various times when the public felt threatened by authoritarianism, mass surveillance, or propaganda. For example, in 2017, after Kellyanne Conway, an advisor to Donald Trump, used the phrase alternative facts in an interview, the book rose to the top of the Amazon bestseller list in the United States and led its publisher to print tens of thousands of new copies. The novel has also won or been nominated for several awards, such as the Prometheus Hall of Fame Award, 1984 and 2011, the Retro Hugo Award for Best Novella, 1946, and the Locus Award for Best All-Time Novel, 1975. One should read this book because it is a powerful warning against the dangers of totalitarianism, censorship, and manipulation. It also challenges readers to think critically about the nature of truth, reality, and freedom. It is a timeless and relevant masterpiece that explores some of the most important issues of our time. The setting of 1984 is a grim dystopia known as Oceania, formerly the United Kingdom. The narrative is centered around a time in the future, 1984, where a single party, symbolized by Big Brother, an omnipresent figurehead, wields absolute power and controls every aspect of life, including thought and behavior. Society is under constant surveillance by the thought police and is governed by four ministries: truth, peace, love, and plenty, which are paradoxically involved in manipulating reality, waging perpetual war, implementing harsh punishment, and controlling resources respectively. Winston Smith, the book's main character, works in one such ministry, the Ministry of Truth, where he's responsible for modifying past documents to match the party's ever-changing narrative. However, Winston starts questioning the party's control and begins to covertly rebel against their authoritarian rule. His rebellion gains a personal dimension when he engages in a clandestine relationship with Julia, a co-worker. They both defy the party's regulations against sexual relationships driven by love and passion. They further commit themselves to the Brotherhood, an underground rebellion, seemingly led by the infamous Emmanuel Goldstein. They receive a book purportedly authored by Goldstein, explaining the party's strategies and the concept of endless war. Their defiant bliss is short-lived, as they are betrayed by O'Brien, a high-ranking party member whom they believed was a member of the Brotherhood. Winston is captured and sent to the Ministry of Love, where he undergoes brutal psychological torture to cure him of his rebellious thoughts. His biggest fear, rats, is used against him in the infamous Room 101, leading him to betray Julia. After enduring relentless torture and brainwashing, Winston is finally broken and his rebellious spirit quashed. He meets Julia again after his release, but their previous emotional connection is lost. The story concludes with Winston accepting the party's omnipotence and professing love for Big Brother, symbolizing his absolute submission.